doing 10 exercises for 60 seconds with a 30-second rest in between. Make sure you have some a water bottle or something to drink during those rests if you need it. We're going to be using a looped stretch band. We're also going to be using weights. That's optional for if you want to load on some of the leg movements. You can do that or just leave them out. And we'll be using a mat. We'll be doing some cool down stretches. So the mat is optional. Move everything else out of the way so that you don't have a trip hazard. We're going to do our 5-minute warm up. You can just march in place. You can bounce on the stability ball. You can do a hula hoop. You can walk on the treadmill, ride the bike, bounce on a rebounder. Anything you want for 5 minutes today. I'm using my step, the step riser. So you can modify that if you don't have one. You can find a low step nearby and just be in earshot so you know what we're doing. Or just march in place and do the movements without the step. You can do the exact same movement. So let's get ready. Got our timer on, so here we go. Marching in place. Relax those shoulders, loosen those hips. Roll through the foot, through the middle, the ball of the foot and the big toe. Just lifting the knee up gently and loosening those hips. Relax the neck, but reach the crown of the head up so that your shoulders are down and your neck is elongated, but you're not forcing it, okay? So we're just shake it out, loosen up. So with the step, we're just gonna step up on either leg and just lead with that leg. We're just gonna do this for about 30 seconds and we'll switch. Just gently increasing our heart rate, increasing our respiratory rate, getting that oxygenated blood out to the extremities, literally warming up the body. Breathe, that's it. Still leading with the same leg. Let's tap and lead with the other leg. So now we're leading with the other leg for 30 seconds. Nice and easy. Just pumping those arms, loose fist. Don't make a big tight fist. Goes by quickly. Now we're going to alternate. So when we go down, we're going to tap and lead with that leg. Tap and lead with that leg. So you lead with the leg that's tapping, and so you're changing each time. Tap, change legs. Tap, change legs. Good. Same thing. Let's go just a little wider to the side of the step. Side, side. Or the end, the edge. Good. And just narrow up and down. Still tapping, up and down. Good, we're halfway through our warm-up. So now, let's lift the knee up. And what happens is the change occurs when you're on top of the step. So you don't really have to think about it, just step down, no tapping at the floor. By lifting the knee up and putting it back down, that's the same thing as a tap on the floor. We're changing sides each time. Good. Now, so you can bring our heart rate up just a little bit more. Let's have our arms up and press up. As our knee goes up, reach up. Woo. And up. And up. And up. Great. And reach. And reach. Kind of just lifting the ribs up, elongating the spine. That feels good as a warm-up. As an exercise, we'd be pulling down, and we'll do that when we get in and crunching the stomach muscles and everything. But not yet. This is just a warm-up. There we go. So I just changed my arms, same legs, and just reaching out to the side because it feels good. Last one. Woo! let's just march it out. Leading with our either leg. Just lead with that leg. Same leg for 30 seconds. And now, change. Lead the other leg. Up and down. Up and down. That's it. Doesn't matter how you change legs, just you're on the other leg, leading with that for the remainder of our warm-up. And we'll do some active range of motion stretches before we get going. So this is always a quicker workout on a Wednesday. Thursday, you'll repeat your weights for Monday. And then on Friday, do that Pilates class again. Hope you like that. All right, shake it out. Let's get this step out of the way. We do not need to be tripping over it. This is 2 6x6s, duct taped together, very sturdy, very heavy. There we go. Get very creative during this shutdown. All righty, so feet about shoulder width apart, little pelvic tilt, loose knees, stretch it up, push your shoulders down, press the palms together, and then just lean back a little bit, opening up the chest. Inhale, and exhale, reach out, flat back, feel that stretch in the hamstrings, bend those knees a little bit, hang down into a forward fold. You can reach the ground, great. If not, just let your arms hang down. You can balance and press against the shins a little bit. Try to relax a little bit more. We call this the rag doll because we're just bent over, loose like a rag doll. Knees are slightly bent. And then we're just going to roll it up and roll the shoulders back to a good posture. Let's do that again. Reach up, press those hands together. Then a little mini back bend, opening up the chest, opening up the arms. Then reaching out to the side, good stretch. Bend your knees a little bit, flat back, feel that stretch in your hamstrings and your glutes. And then falling down into a rag doll, just hang down. Deep breath, stretch those spine ribs, the back, your back ribs, and then roll it up. You know, we forget that. We think of our ribs only in front of the body. It's a rib cage. They attach in the back onto our spine. So when we breathe deeply in that rounded cat position, we really spread those back ribs. It feels it's a really nice stretch. So we do that with a big inhale. All righty. So let's finish with our wrists. Keep together a little bit. Work on our balance. Shoulders back. Circling out the wrists. And then circling the other direction. Great. Feet a little wider, about hip width apart. Interlace your fingers and press them up to the ceiling. And then we're rotating around with the upper body. The hips are in a vice grip. They're not moving. And you're making a circle on the ceiling with your palms. And let's go the other direction. And release. Now place your hand on your hips, bend those knees, reach your arms out, fingertips on your shoulders. Now your upper body's in that vice grip, and just your lower body is moving. Going through that little pelvic tilt right here, and rotating out to the side, reaching the hips back, other side, and back through that pelvic tilt. Let's go the other direction. Movement is happening, rotating, not happening from the belly button, so the belly button is directing. It's like pushing you to the side, to the back, to the other side, and tucking it in front. One more time. Great. Bend those knees and feel the great stretch as your back is straight, sliding down that wall. We're not touching the wall, but we're just like imagining sliding down the wall. Heels are flat, feeling a great stretch in the Achilles and the calf, activating those quadricep muscles just a little bit. And then come back up. That's great. Let's start with our feet a little closer, bend those knees and do our, call them knee circles, but we're really loosening up the hips. I'm sorry, the ankles. That's what we're loosening up. And the other direction. All right, last one. Great, bend and come up. Roll those shoulders back, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let's do a couple, we'll call it hip circles because that's the joint that we're using, we're rotating within. You may want to hold on to the wall. I have one hand on my hip. So I'm going to bring my knee up, crossing up the other leg a little bit, circling around and down. We've done this before. Nice hip circle. Great way to warm up and increase range of motion, particularly if you have any arthritis in your hips. One more. Other side. You can just turn around, do the other leg. Last one. Excellent. Okay, so good warm up, good range of motion, stretches. We're at 10 minutes into our routine. We're now going to start our HIIT, easy to say, our cardio. So we're trying to get that heart rate up. We're going to be jumping a little bit. You can always modify it. You know the modifications. I'll be reminding you. So the first thing we're going to do are burpees. So ready, and we're going to bend down. We're going to step it back into a plank, step it up, up, and then little heel raise. That's modified. Otherwise, we're jumping back, we're bringing it in, and we're jumping up. Let's go. Choose your version. Full burpee or modified. 60 seconds. Don't rush. Ten seconds. Woo! All righty, shake it out. Walk it out. Woo! That'll get your heart rate going. So this is our 30-second rest. Love it. Next, we're going to be doing our jumping jacks. So, about 15 more seconds. Woo! I love it. I'll tell you, I'm doing this with you. I'm feeling it. I'm breathing hard. Get that heart rate up. That's what we want. Now, during this rest, we're still moving. Don't sit down. Keep moving. During this rest period, this is where the heart rate's coming back down, getting it out of that verge of that anaerobic threshold. Okay, so 2 seconds, and let's do some jumping jacks. So this is your modified. Out to the side, right? Good. Or you can do regular jumping jacks. Go for it. Keep your arms just to shoulder height. Don't lift your hands above shoulder height. There we go. Nice and controlled. So I'm doing 30 seconds of modified, then I'm going to take it to the full. Work at your level. There we go, 5 more seconds. One more. Woo, walk it out. Awesome, good set. Keep moving, keep walking around. Let the heart rate come down. I'm pushing you guys a little bit today. Woo. So, still cooling down, 30 seconds. We're going to do a step back lunge alternating legs, and just like that. And you can do it with weights. So I'm gonna grab my heavy weights and let's begin. Step back and come up. Other leg. Step back. Find your focal point. Very important. Stare at that focal point. That helps you have balance. The focal point does not move throughout the movement, even though you're going up and down. Your eyes stay fixated. Straight back, little bend of the back knee. Keep your back nice and straight. If you have bad knees, this is a gentler version of a lunge. That's why I choose it. And you don't have to go very low. If you're what we call a beast and you want to go all the way down, touch that knee and come up. Fantastic. You can do it. One more each side. Woo! Fantastic. Set those down. Walk it out. So alternating. Those were alternating back lunges. Okay. So next up, we're going to do a step back. We're going to be in a high lunge position, and we're just going to do a high knee and reach it back. We'll do 30 seconds on each leg. Okay, so put one leg back and pull up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale as you pull that knee up and pull those arms in. Let me hear you. You should be able to hear me. Good ab, good core move, good balance move. I can look at the clock. Last one on this side. Other leg, step it back, and up, and back. Find your focus point, and look at it throughout the move. Inhale, exhale. Ten seconds. Last one. Woo! Alrighty, great core, great quad. Working those hip flexors. Walk it out. Keep moving. So next, we're gonna do a little jump rope. Now, we're really not gonna use the jump rope. If you have a jump rope, great, awesome, use it. I hit my ceiling fan, I hit lots of things in here. So we're just gonna pretend. All right, so feet hip width apart. Get that jump rope and just heel taps. You're not having any distance, no air. Just your heels are lifting up and down. Your feet, your ball of your feet are not coming off the ground. You're just kind of doing lots of little calf raises, okay? Now, if you want to jump like you're jumping rope, go for it. This is the modified version. I'll do it for 10 more seconds. You can even jump back, run, go back rope, no, go back. There we go. And now I'm doing regular jumping, okay? So again, your choice to stay with the modified or go to the jumping. That's it. Shoulders back, neck long, landing softly. Two seconds, and we're done. Woo! Good, walk it out. Good job. Keep going, keep moving. Just walking, don't stop. Get a drink. We're halfway through. So next, we're doing a side step with our loop band. So use this 30-second cool down time to get that loop band on. Time to go. Squatting low, feet facing forward, and out, in. So we're in a modified squat, feet forward, staying the same level. Look at my head, it's not going up and down. I'm keeping my head past the same level. Making some big side steps. If you want to sink a little lower, go for it. it right here in those abductors, your hips. Keep it low. We're more than halfway done. A 60-second set. 20 seconds left. Work hard. I know it hurts. I know you're sweating. That's good. This is a short workout today. 10 more seconds. Come on. Let's go all the way across and back. Come on. You can do it. Let's go back. Keep it low. Keep it low. Keep it low. Woo! Wow. Breathing hard. Feeling it in my hips. That is great for our balance. Great for strengthening the muscles supporting our hips if we have arthritis there. Keep moving. Keep moving. This is where we want more than a 30-second rest, I know. Okay, so the next thing we're doing, we're going to do squats to an overhead press. So grab your weights. I'm going to use about a moderate weight for myself. Not too heavy, not too light. So I know we're working legs twice in a row. All right. Let's take it back. Reach those hips back. Weights reaching down to the ground. Bend those elbows and push up. And start going down as we reach down. Start pulling up as we come up. Then do a good shoulder press. Reach down. Hips back. Good. Reach down, hips back, weight in your heels. Exhale as we're coming up through that shoulder press. Inhaling now. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And we're done. That was a fast set. Very nice. Okay, walk it out. Get a drink if you need one. Next, we're doing planks. So we're going to go into that plank position. If you need to come out of it, that's fine. But we're going to try to do it for a minute. And we're going to do a little leg lifts. We're going to be in our plank and we're going to lift, alternate the legs back, working those hamstrings. All right, my watch says let's go. High plank, feet about shoulder width apart, shoulders over your wrist. Pull in the belly a little bit, and one leg down, other leg and down. Lift and lift. Let's keep the foot flexed. There we go. I like that. Bring your feet a little closer together so it's better to maintain your balance. Keep breathing. Keep the shoulders over your wrists. Don't sag in the stomach. Hollow out a little bit through the chest. Slide your shoulder blades down the spine a little bit. Great. Keep going. And walk it up. Woo! And roll it up. Awesome. 1 minute. Were you able to hang with me? That was great. Okay. Breathing, breathing, walk around. That's it. Nice. Woo! Okay, so get your weights again. We're doing side lunges. So you're going to have your feet real wide. And well, basically, you can have your hands right here with the weights on your hips. We're going to push the hips back, okay? As we go to the side, bending one knee. And I feel a good stretch on the inner thigh. My weight's in the back hip of my bent leg. My hips are reaching back. My back is kind of flattening out and lowering. It's kind of like that hip hinge we did yesterday in Pilates. And then we're going back. Okay, let's begin. Reach the hips back and come up and back and come up. You can have your arms down. There we go. We're getting actually just a little bit of a back extension. Strong core. Really reach Go to the side, bring that knee in and push back up. If that's too much, put your hands back on those hips. Keeping that flat back and not rounding. And really, these weights are not super heavy, so this is a pretty safe move. Push that hip back. Push the butt behind you. Once more each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come up. All right, walk it in. Put those weights down. Getting toward the end. So, our last move is going to be, we're going to walk it out to a plank. We're going to do a downward dog and lower back to a plank. So we're really working our core and finishing. This is our 10th exercise, our 10th set. So top of the minute, we're going. Bend those knees, walk it out. Lower those hips, shoulders right over the wrist. And inhale. Exhale, push back. Inhale. Into the plank. Exhale into the downward dog. I like to rise up on the ball of my toes and foot as I lower into my plank. And then exhale, push back, let my heels touch in the downward dog. Good go. Roll down to the plank. Pull those shoulder blades down the spine. Pull that belly in. Then push back. "15 more seconds. Last one. Downward dog. And bend those knees and walk it up. Break through your shoulders and roll it up. Stretch the spine. Roll the shoulders back, head, and up. Woo! Walk it out. Get a drink of water. Get your mat ready for some cool down stretches. So I love it. That goes pretty quickly. In my world. Oh, I love a good hour-long class. Really get some good sweat. I'm going to come up just a little closer. Just drinking. Show my paraphernalia out of the way. That's my bench. Let me do a bench. All righty. So I want us to start in a cross-legged sit, but our legs are not crossing over each other. My toe is underneath the crook of my knee, and my other heel and ankle is flat on the floor, not crossed on the other leg. We're sitting nice and tall, roll the shoulder roll, elongate, kind of push back a little bit on the hands, with the hands on the knee, push the shoulders down, reach the crown of the head up. Just sitting in a nice elongated position. When I was rocking side to side, I was feeling my two sit bones. You feel one on each side, and then just settle right in the middle. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Letting your hands drop to the mat. Turn the right hand up. And let's reach it up as we inhale. And exhale into the stretch as we reach out toward the corner of the wall in the ceiling. Inhale, come back down. And inhale. And exhale. Stretch. Inhale. And down. Let's change sides. Palm up. And inhale over. Stretch. And release. Inhale up. Exhale to the stretch. And inhale down. Great. Hands in front. Walk. Hands, fingers forward. This is the stretch we finished with yesterday. So in week 12 Pilates, we only did a little stretch because we were pretty much stretching throughout all of our moves. So this is what you can do, after that stretch. Then you duck that head good and reach forward even more. Breathe into your back ribs. And exhale, pull it up. Now what I want us to do is the leg that's in front, we're going to turn that direction, okay? So I'm going to have my arms up, out to the side, rotate toward the leg that's in front, drop my hands down, and look over the shoulder. We're going to have a good spine twist through an elongated spine. So I'm reaching the crown of my head up as I'm rotating. Hopefully over these 12 weeks, you become very aware of your posture through all of your movements, engaging your core. I still have my towel because I'm sweating. You should always have a towel nearby. Other legs in front. And you can just go to those elongated positions. You're more aware. You find yourself slouching and you straighten up. You're aware of it. And that's further training. Reaching in front, look at your fingertips, exhale, reach a little further, inhale. Now we duck the head, reach a little further, stretch the spine as we inhale into the back ribs, and exhale, pull it up. Push on the knee, good. Arms out, turning the other direction toward the leg that's in front, drop your hands, and we're just looking over the shoulder. You can grab onto that knee if you want to help yourself rotate a little bit further. Or just keep your hands flat. You can push on the floor as well. And back to the center. Great. Let's go into a staff pose. Legs out in front. So these are just some yoga stretches. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach those arms up by the ears. Pull those arms back. Stretch up to the ceiling, elongating the spine as we reach forward, and just let your hands fall down wherever they lay. Wherever they wind up is fine. So, exhale. Feeling that in your low back, feeling that in the hamstrings and the back side of your leg. Now, as we exhale, we lift up our head. Inhale. And on the next exhale, roll it up. Sitting up nice and tall. Great. Let's roll over onto our bellies and stretch out the front side. Elbows under our shoulders. Push down the mat. Slide shoulder blades down the spine, just looking straight ahead, not at the ceiling. Relax the belly. Feel a good stretch in your abdominals, your hip flexors. And we'll do an isolated quadricep stretch next. Couple of deep breaths. As you inhale, feel that good stretch in the belly because your belly's pushing out. Now rotate your elbows out. And I'm going to take my towel and put it down because I'm all sweaty. Put my forehead down. Reach one arm in front. And with the same side hand, I'm reaching back for my foot. You can use a towel or a loop to grab that leg and loop it around the ankle and pull it in toward the body. Keep breathing. Make sure your weight is equally on both legs and you're not leaning toward one side. And change sides. So that's what's so good about this quadricep stretch. The hips are square to the mat, which means they're square, and you're getting a good isolated quad stretch, front of your thigh. Keep breathing, relax into the stretch. Hands by your chest. Push up, wide knees. Go into a child pose. Stretch the spine into the low back. Stretching your shoulders. Couple deep breaths. And come up. All right, that's such a great time to do stretching. You're nice and warmed up and your muscles are ready to stretch. So if you want to continue into a stretching routine, just go through our mat stretches. This is a great time to do that. This is one of my favorite little stretches. So my knees are stacked and I feel it in my hips. And I can just sit up nice and tall. Oh, that feels so good. And I'll do the other side. So I just went, now we're done. I just went into that position because it feels really good. And then you can even pull your toes up a little bit and get an even better stretch. Guys, good job this week. Keep it up. Don't forget your next 2 classes. Got to get 2 times a week of weight training. It's good for our bones. And keep doing these routines as part of your maintenance. You'll be mixing them up, and I'll be sending out a maintenance activity tracker. So it's not going to have any weeks on it, but you can put your date on it and keep track of what you're doing. Keep a notebook. Put it in your menopause workbook. If you, in healthcare, we always said, if you don't document it, you didn't do it. Well, same thing. If you don't document it, you didn't do it. Now, you did do it, but it's really helpful to look back and see, you know, how well have you done? How consistent have you been? And what results are you achieving with that consistency? If you're only about 50% consistent and you're only getting about 50% of the results you want, that makes sense. So keep it up, keep working hard. If you backslide, get right back on track. Every day is a new day, and it's a new day.